Hello everyone, my name is Lucy and I'm a co-facilitator at the Toronto Women's Circle, and I'm here with Luz, the founder of the Toronto Women's Circle. This is an informative video for anyone who's interested in learning more about women's circles or is interested in attending one. Luz, can you please tell us a bit more about the purpose of the Women's Circle?
Hi Lucy and hi everyone. A women's circle is a safe space where women gather to tell stories, to tell their own stories, to speak about life from their unique perspective and experience, to share their fears, their dreams, their wisdom. In that sacred place, we can be authentic. We undress our souls from the roles, the labels, and the masks that we need to use in our daily busy lives. In that safe space, we are really seen, heard, whole, and truly accepted in both our strength and our vulnerability. When a woman speaks up her truth, we all can see our own stories reflected. We all act as a mirror for everyone. When we open up ourselves, something profound happens. We give permission to other women to do the same. And when this happens, we are all liberated. In a women's circle, we talk, we pray, we sing, we dance, we create, and we support each other in our spiritual and personal journeys.
Beautiful. I think we've even done some drumming and shaking of rattles at the women's circles.
Yes, that's the beauty of the women's circle, that is we use our creativities. It's just when we gather together, ideas come and it's so natural. It's like something.
There's chemistry.
Yeah, something comes out and we are just very authentic and our creativity just flows very beautiful.
It is a very sacred experience.
Yes.
So what was your motivation for creating the Toronto Women's Circle?
Oh, that's an interesting question. And let me think about. So when I started my spiritual journey, I felt alone. And I think many spiritual seekers feel that way. Suddenly you feel like you don't belong, that you don't fit anymore in your environment. And we, as humans, we long to belong. And because I didn't feel really that's in my own family, I feel that support in my path and through all the changes that I was going through, I started searching for other people and for other groups. I joined in some meditation groups, workshops, where I find out that there are many people experiencing the same emotions and feelings. And it was in a shamanic ceremony where I had this vision and this revelation. And I was told about the importance of embracing the divine feminine and really understanding it, also redefining the divine masculine to bring balance into the world. I understood about the important role that women play in this time of changes. And I was guided throughout this ancient practice because women's circles have been around for a very long time. They were forbidden or abolished in the time of the Inquisition with the burning times. But they were never removed from the unconscious, the collective unconscious of women. And now that in these times, these critical times, more women feel the call to gather together and to work together. And I answered that call, and I was inspired to hold the space and to create these spaces, to facilitate those spaces for women. I started the circles with a friend in 2017, but a few months later, I was on my own. My friend got really busy and she wasn't able to commit anymore to the circles. And I have been hosting since then, but now the circles are growing. Now we have more facilitators and co-facilitators, and the intention is to keep growing.
Beautiful, Luz. You talk about how it's in the unconscious to come together and to join women's circles. So chances are, if anyone's viewing this, they're feeling the call. Is
Yes,
that right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is why we are creating this space for more women to know what the circles are, what kind of things we do in the circle. The circle is just a place to be ourselves and to be with other women and to tell our stories. That I think that's the most healing part of being together.
That's so beautiful. And how have you seen women heal and transform in the circle?
Yes, I think that's the most rewarding part of hosting circles, experiencing your own transformation, but also being a witness of the transformation of other women, seeing other women blossom. And you can see the changes even in the first meeting. So you can sense the shift in the energy when a woman comes and when they leave the circle. And something big unlocks when we share our stories, when we speak from our hearts and we break the silence. There is a big transformation and there's a lot of changes that start happening. So I have witnessed relationships that end or relationships that are transformed to a more positive one. Also, women align more with their soul purpose, sometimes changing jobs. When a woman takes ownership of her own life and recognizes her worth, she makes decisions for her highest good, and sometimes those decisions means to let go of things and situations or people that no longer serves her for her highest good. And this can be overwhelming sometimes. The good news is that we don't have to go through that process alone. In a women's circle, we find a support system. We find sisters that will hold our back and will hold our hands until we find our inner strength again.
Yeah, that's beautiful and so important during times of transition to have that support, that sisterhood. What other ways do you support women or members of the women's circle?
Yes, we have many things happening in the Toronto Women's Circle. We have workshops. We have forest bathing. We have art nights with all the other facilitators of women's circles. And I personally also do coaching one-on-one. I am trained in different modalities. So I like to customize sessions that meet the particular needs of my clients. So I help in life transitions, in spiritual awakening, the divine feminine embodiment, relationships, and many other things. So if anyone is interested in working with me, so I will leave a description. Also my website, so lahealingarts.com. So you can have all the information here. So and you are welcome to come to the women's circles, and also to contact me if you want to work with me or any of the other facilitators of the women's circle.
Thank you, Luz. Thank you so much. And I highly recommend reaching out to Luz. Her one-on-one coaching has been really transformative for me. So we look forward to seeing you at our upcoming Women's Circle. And thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.